Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the 18th episode of Mushoku Tensei. And last episode we had our proper father-son reunion and it was pretty great. So, let's jump into this episode and see how things progress from here. If I can move the window over. 3, 2, 1, play. Yeah, my current mic positioning is not ideal, but starting off on a nice father-son hug. And cut the sheep. So much empty land that you could be building buildings on. Was it a rabbit or a squirrel who went by too quickly? Are you? Rodriguez. Okay, well, okay. Having something to do. Why not? Well, I think we have our winner. Yeah, the guy really was talking like he's some kind of big shot, but... Yeah, you too, I guess. Or we're just gonna keep doing this. It's gonna take forever to get anywhere. Back on the boat. Yeah, I was thinking Eris would be really excited about that. Yeah. I would not be able to handle that. Meanwhile, uh, uh, I don't know what's wrong with you, filthy casuals. It's no big deal. That's good. And we could have some flashbacks we could show you. Oh, is it Japan? Because, you know, isekai shows will often have a country that's basically Japan, but not Japan, you know? It's a very common thing. I know, right? Better out than in, I suppose. I personally hate vomiting so much. I really do worry what has happened to some of these people. Because the show doesn't hold its punches, so things can be pretty bad for some of them. That would be nice, wouldn't it? You know, I already feel a little bit sick, so it's really not helping anything. So I told the guy, and there's Roxy. Is that the same guy from before? I remember some horse asshole from first half of the show. I assume that's him. There's a lot of big words in that sentence. That's usually how it works because it's so gradual. Your aura or something, you know. But good thing I'm so mature now. Incantationless spells will be pretty crazy. That just really does look too much like Nekapara for my liking. I don't want to associate Nekapara with this horse thing. Okay, there we go. Yeah, same horse guy. Yeah, that got her attention. You have to go to the bathroom, I'm sure it's nearby. Damn, that's a reaction. Yeah, because we did meet them before, right? Moody's probably ran into them. I want to say not too long after they got teleported. I don't think that's true. Too late to take it back. Because he's a horse. Three of them, huh? I wouldn't believe it. I don't. This makes me that close to the camera makes me a little bit uncomfortable. You tell him. Like, I don't like this man, but he does speak some truths here. Just go see your family. Seems pretty quiet. I mean, it's really quiet. There's no background music or anything. Now to think about it, don't these people like live longer than like normal people? I vaguely remember that. Like something about longer lifespans. I really should rewatch the first half. Because I don't really remember the thing about telepathy at all, honestly. I hear laughing children. Hopscotch. I was half joking. Really is what it was. Scribbles. Blow it up. Why I should play video games inside so you don't get injuries like that. Yeah, the awkwardness. So I guess that shiny light clackering is supposed to represent the connection. That's not getting through to her. I'm trying to think. I don't remember that being mentioned before. It might just be something we didn't know about before. Tadaima. Yeah, here we go. Some excitement to see her. For a second. Yeah, well. Only if you promise not to get mad at me. Because we saw what happened with the last child doing that with a parent. Forgot how soothing her voice was. So yeah, still a little bit of awkwardness there, but they are clearly happy to see her. She lit up so much just to get told that. At least, stay a little bit, for tea and whatnot. Don't say that. I could definitely get where she's coming from, but just. Yeah, at the very least. Man, their sense of time. They're gonna be that long in between visits. You should at least stay for a week or so. heart is breaking. She looks so happy. Did you teach her how to read? Close enough. Oh god, it's so cute and heartwarming. How things have changed. Hey, some things don't change. Hopscotch is eternal. And there that is, and she's not gonna connect with it. Like, why are you flashing lights at me and smacking rocks together? Yeah, this is where it starts. Okay, the show is really trying to make me cry. I won't let it. Right. That is the logic a child would have. See what you did? Made Roxy cry. There we go. Yeah, you want to get in there too. I'm glad we were able to get this. Yeah, I really did dislike someone trying to make a fire. Also, thinking here fire would be moved around. Oh, yeah, there it is. Poking it with a stick. Wow, that giggle was cute. Please do it again. So it seems like it is kind of a Roxy focus episode, which I will gladly take. She does have adventuring to do. I think she was thinking of how to describe him. Here we go. There you go. I'm glad they remembered. It's like you could have mentioned that when I first got here. His more or less girlfriend and the bodyguard Ruijerd. He just collapsed. Dead. Yeah, she got a lot of information there. lot of surprising information. That would be great if we could do that. Took him a second. Our daughter of his is going to be interacting with a boy. It's pretty crazy, but I've had time to get used to it. Getting it figured out. Wouldn't put it past Rudy. You do not know the levels of sugoi this kid is capable of. Hey, remember that place? Also, yeah. She doesn't change either. Just freeze them all. Needs to cool them down anyway. Any Alice. No one had trouble remembering that name. I get where she's coming from, but still, stop trying to corrupt poor Roxy. We knew it was saved 2 years ago. Separate journeys. Sorezore no tabi. So yeah, they do keep bringing up, meeting up with Aisha and the others. Because it's going to happen eventually. But like I said, I'm apprehensive on that because I don't know the state they'll be in when we do see them. Like, if they might not even all be alive. Whew. Come on, cup holder. Cooperate. Next time, route selection. Or route selection. Well, Ruto is how that's said. Anyway, okay, that was the 18th episode of Mushoku Tensei. And like I said, this definitely was a Roxy-focused episode. We had like a little bit of Rudy and Eris and them, like, on the boat, dealing with the boat as best they can, but both Eris and Rudy definitely having some of that seasickness, whereas Rudy George's just like, what's up with you guys? What's the big deal? We're on a boat. Never been on a boat before? What's your problem? That was kind of Ruby George was doing things. But yeah, Roxy talking to the horse that I never liked, right? Apparently they have a bit of a history. That seems actually a lot longer than I thought it would be. Like, to the point where I was like, okay, can we go to a different scene now? It was that level of long. Especially because the next thing we got was much better because we actually went to Roxy's village. I mean, horse dude, he did, push her in that direction, so I guess I can't give him too hard of a time, but still, I can only stand seeing so much of his ugly mug. So we went to the village, and the telepathy thing was brought up, and like I said, Not sure if that was established before. If it was, it must not have been focused on very much because I kept racking my brain watching the episode. I was like, was that brought up before? But it may have been. But I didn't remember it, not one little bit. But yeah, apparently that's just a thing that they can do. They can communicate telepathically, and if you can't do that, then naturally you're gonna be like segmented off, right? There's a very noticeable difference between you and everyone else, especially when that difference is directly connected to the act of communication. That makes it very easy to not feel included, to not feel like you're a part of the community. So yeah, that's definitely really rough. I feel like if I knew Roxy had to deal with that, I would have remembered that. But I'm gonna let it go. She went to town and she, trying to be nice and all that, but when the villagers were trying to communicate with her telepathically, which I guess is symbolized by flashes of light and like rocks hitting against each other's sound effects, they would, because they would like smile, we would hear that and see that stuff, and then Roxy would, obviously not understand, not reciprocate at all, and then they would just kind of switch to a look of confusion, like what's going on, like trying to make a phone call and it's not connecting, you're getting a busy signal. So I don't know exactly how it works, but clearly it's a thing. But yeah, she did get to see her parents, and they were clearly happy to see her. But there was some awkwardness. I mean, Roxy running away and all that, and we even got the flashback showcasing kind of the transition from being a happy, innocent child to realizing that she's different, and kind of the burden, the guilt that puts on her, and how she chose to deal with it. And then guilt, obviously some guilt in running away in and of itself, right? So all that kind of just piling up on her shoulder. It's no wonder she's a little bit hesitant to come back, and not really eager to stay. It definitely all makes sense, but it is great that we were able to reunite, come together as a family, just cry it out and hug, and it was great. Like I try not to cry. They almost got me a couple times, but yeah, we all got together, and she also got more information on Rudy, knowing that he was there with Eris and Spaderd, Ruijerd, and all that. So some solid intel on Rudy. I'm sure she greatly appreciates. She was quite surprised to hear all that, though. But man, I really do love the mother smile, especially at like 20 minutes and 12 seconds into the video file. Like, I don't know, just something about her smile, or just even like a little bit of a blush as well. Just I feel like a seed of happiness being planted in me and blossoming. That's the best way I could describe it when she looks at me like that. But yeah, good family stuff there for sure. I really enjoyed all of that. And also, Ellie, that freaking name, Ellis, whatever. She's the same as always. She keeps trying to corrupt Roxy, want her to get used to her degeneracy, but Roxy's holding strong so far. Hopefully she can keep that up. But next episode is called Route Selection. I am kind of curious about that. Like, I assume it's, it could be both a literal physical pick which road to choose, or more of a metaphorical, like making a big decision. Like, because whenever I hear route, I think of visual novels, right? Which isn't like literally a physical road. It's just which character route you want to go down. So that's kind of how I initially take it. Like, somebody choosing which character they want to pursue. And it could be something somewhat similar to that, right? But I don't know. We'll have to wait and see until next week. But good episode. Definitely an emotional one, for sure. And yeah, I really do look forward to the eventual reunion between Roxy and Rudy, because it should be great. Because they both clearly want to see each other a lot. So it would be nice to see that eventually. But yeah, thank you for watching. This has been my reaction to episode 18 of Mushoku Tensei. And if you enjoyed this video, I hope you click the like button, subscribe, support me on Patreon, all that good stuff, And there's the button. And I hope to see you in the next video. Until then, bye bye.